Okay, bros, welcome back, guys. We're gonna do another live stream. Uh, America steals oil from Venezuela. Yeah, yeah, America is just invading continents to scavenge for oil and resources and other minerals. Because as usual, wars are started over. See, we fight for rich people. Every war is founded for rich people. When you go over there and kill somebody and take somebody's land, there's resources that come with it. There's land that come with it. Because resources are very important, like oils, minerals, gold, silver. That's another thing they do. Same thing they did with Iraq. I'm not going to say the actual event, but we staged the 2001 collapse of two buildings. Americans had staged that. Our government staged that event so they got an excuse to go over there in Iraq and steal their oil. Now, there's further sources backing this up because you can look up the quotes from the Rothschilds. I forgot which Rothschild said it, but the Roth it was some of the Rothschild. Well, it was a Rothschild that I know that said, "As long as there's blood in the streets, I buy." So obviously all these bankers profit off of wars. So when America sends your sons and daughters off to the front lines to go fight for a battle, so-called freedom, they're really fighting for the Zionist pockets. And next I'll be talking about Cuba, and Greenland is next. Now, of course, this fat orange piece of shit wants to go invade my homeland of Cuba. I think he should just leave it alone because Cuba is a nice country. But if Cuba gains too much Western influence, I think Cuba will just go to shit. Uh, see, when America does invade a continent, it's oh yeah, this America is going to make sure America is going to bring advanced technology with them. They're going to make the lifestyle over there better. Uh, my opinion is I don't think so. Uh, America is just going to drain that continent out of resources, and when it's done, it just dumps it. Same thing they did with Greece, uh, in other countries. But yeah, they need to leave Cuba alone. Like I said, no, Cuba. If America colonizes Cuba, uh, Cuba just go to shit. The people over there would be corrupted and everything. So first, we're gonna start off with the America steals oil from Venezuela. I'll just start off with the first subject. And hello, Purple Zombies, the King. It's an open panel if you want to come up here. If anybody wants to come up here, it's an open panel. Yeah, let me put open panel up here. Hold on, let me clip this too. I'm gonna clip this live stream. So there's a video that I'll say the video for the end of the subject, but yeah, America wants to go over there to Venezuela and steal those people's oil. Now, originally America went over there and took over Venezuela and invaded that country. Also, war on drugs. Venezuela selling drugs to America. Okay, cocaine wouldn't have been bought here without the CIA putting it in urban cities. The CIA put cocaine in the black neighborhoods. Wasn't that exposed in the 1980s, and nobody said anything about it? So if you're going over there to wage war on drugs, first of all, it's bullshit. Because you're not going to get rid of drugs. If you want people to get off drugs, try to create a better environment for the Americans. Promote more family. Uh, if the family unit was strong in America, and America actually promoted family unit and still had the strong family unit like they do in other countries, people wouldn't be strung out on drugs. Uh, if America if America claimed to be the godly country that they were, if America promoted if America promoted the Bible more, and promoted Christianity more like like they did in the past, God and family, that then I don't think we have a drug problem. But the drug problem only came here because Don't the drug problem only came here because the CIA bought it here. The CIA just basically bought drugs here over here in the country. So America imported drugs on their own, but we don't want to blame another country for selling drugs. And if you look it up, Venezuela actually owns oil. So America is trying to get their hands on any continent that has materials and minerals. But there's a video I want you guys to watch. I will hold on, I'm about to bring it up right now. Trump targets Colombia, Cuba, and Mexico after Venezuela raid. Who is next after Maduro? I'm gonna play this video.
Yeah, a little bit different. We have some good people. We have Senator Lindsey Graham. Now we have a very sick neighbor. It's not a neighbor, but it's close to a neighbor, and that's Venezuela. It's very sick. Colombia is very sick too, run by a sick man who likes making cocaine and selling it to the United States, and he's not going to be doing it very long. Let me tell you.
What does that mean? He's not going to be doing it very long.
He's not doing it very long. He has cocaine mills and cocaine factories. He's not going to be doing it very long.
So there will be an operation by the U.S. and
it sounds good to me. Yeah. You know why? Because they kill a lot of people. Yeah.
Secretary Rubio mentioned Cuba yesterday in his remarks. Does the U.S. have a plan to do?
Well, Cuba always survived because of Venezuela. Now they won't have that money coming in. They won't have the income coming in. You know, a lot of Cubans were killed yesterday. You know that. A lot of Cubans were killed.
You know how many?
The bodyguards. No, they're looking, but there was a lot of death on the other side. No death on our side.
Yeah, you were just talking about the land, but it sounded like.
And by the way, you have to do something with Mexico. Mexico has to get their act together because they're pouring through Mexico, and we're going to have to do something. We'd love Mexico to do it. They're capable of doing it. But unfortunately, the cartels are very strong in Mexico.
I remember one time you actually, speaking of Mexico, I asked you about Claudia Sheinbaum, and you told me at one point you had offered to send U.S. troops into Mexico to combat drug trafficking there. Is that something you've spoken to her about?
I think she's a terrific person. I would say every single time I talk to her, I offered to send troops.
And she's just not willing?
She's concerned. She's a little afraid. The cartels are running Mexico. Whether you like it or not, it's not nice to say, but the cartels are running Mexico.
Okay, he's not over there for the cartels because, first of all, if he really wanted to wage war on drugs, stop the pharmaceutical industry. But we all know he's there for the minerals and oil. But people are so fucking stupid; they'll eat this up. Oh, Trump is going to wage war on drugs. He's an angel sent by God to make America great again. No, well, all the banks. See, this is a conquest. The bankers are the ones who benefit off of oil, minerals, and resources to build technology, and who they send. They'll send your sons and daughters off to fight their wars to go gather minerals and oil. So when they say the military died for your freedom, the military didn't die for our freedom. The military died so you can have that iPhone. You know why? Because that iPhone needs minerals and resources. The military dies so you can have gas in your tank. Because they're the ones that's going over there scavenging other people's oil and minerals. So I got a question: if America really fought for freedom and fought for the freedom of others, why do every war start over minerals and resources and money? If China and Russia wants to build BRICS nation on their own, how come we just can't leave them alone? But America, you know what America is doing? America is seeing that they're being excluded off the global stage. See China, South America, and Russia are working together. So the global South is working together so they can have their own network. So once BRICS nation will have their own network, they won't need America no more. And America sees that they're slowly being pushed off the global stage. They're slowly losing their power as the global. They're losing their global crown. I want to say, right? Because America is known to be the most powerful country in the world when it comes to military and the economics. So America see their power slowly fading away. So in order to America think they're countering this. America is going to invade their neighbors. So if America has 100% control over their neighbors, they wouldn't have to worry about BRICS and Russia coming closer to the continent. That because if like your enemy countries get closer to your country, it could be it's open room for a possible military strike. Um, it could what the fuck I was gonna say. Sorry guys, I lost track of what I was gonna say because I'm saying so much shit here. But this is the same thing with Russia because Ukraine had joined NATO. So once Ukraine had joined NATO, or Ukraine was associating themselves with America, Putin didn't want American military bases close to Russia, or Russia saw what America was trying to do. So that's why Russia had invaded Ukraine. But see, when Russia does the same thing America does, America sees that Venezuela is so-called selling drugs to America, which most of that is bullshit, and Russia working with Venezuela. So it's okay when America invades a country to keep America safe, so-called. But when Russia invades Ukraine, because Ukraine is joining NATO, which NATO is right next to Russia, and NATO being close to Russia could be a possible attack. So Russia invades his neighbor to keep the Russians safe. Then it's a terrorist. Russia is evil. No, America likes to go stick their noses in other people's business because America is that country that like to go play cops and robbers with other people. If you ever played cops and robbers as a little kid, you know what I'm referring to. So America likes to go play cops and robbers on a global stage. But see, America is going to kick off the World War III, be the main country that kicks it off because they like to stick their noses in other people's business. Italy is not worried about what other countries do. Even the European countries are not even worried about what other countries are doing. America is the only one that starts shit. America controls countries like Europe, these European countries, and tell them what to do. So yeah, America is that main country that's playing cops and robbers with everybody. So this makes America look bad on a global stage. I'm gonna continue to play more of the rest of the video.
We've been asked to do it.
We've
actually been asked to do it.
Do you think the
You-
opposite?
would you-
You know, one of the things that is happening, and I think you see it all the time. Howard, you've seen it. That Cuba is ready to fall. You know?
Yes.
Cuba looks like it's ready to fall. I don't know if they're going to hold out. But Cuba now has no income. They got all of their income from Venezuela, from the Venezuelan oil. They're not getting any of it. And Cuba literally is ready to fall. And you have a lot of great Cuban Americans that are going to be very happy about this.
Did that play at all into your decision to capture Maduro?
Are you considering U.S. action in Cuba?
I think it's just going to fall. I don't think we need any action. It looks like it's going down. It's going down for the count. You ever watch a fight?
Yeah.
They go down for the count. And Cuba looks like it's going down. What do you think, Howard?
But yeah, this. Oh, hold on, let me get the video out of here. Yeah, but this is so. So basically, this is gonna basically ask ChatGPT. Where I'm trying to pull it up. Fuck is it? Okay, so I asked ChatGPT, why does Trump wants to invade Cuba and Venezuela? Short answer: Donald Trump has talked tough about Cuba and Venezuela for political and ideology strategic reasons, but that does not mean an invasion is an available or official plan. I'm not going to read through all this, but that's bullshit what ChatGPT says. Ideology anti-socialism is essential Trump's brand. And Trump frames Cuba and Venezuela as symbols of failed socialism. So okay, so if you don't fit my political ideology, I'm going to invade your country. So what if China told Taiwan, okay, you're not following good example. Taiwan is a failed country. It's a small failed country. Taiwan might as well become Chinese because they're Chinese just like us. We're going to invade Taiwan. Oh, China's want to invade Taiwan. China is the bad guys. Same thing with Putin and Russia. Ukraine wants to flirt around with America and join NATO. So now Russia's like, okay, I don't want NATO close to my country. That's like having an enemy as my neighbor. So I'm about to invade Ukraine to keep the Russians safe. Oh, Putin is a terrorist now. Same thing with the some of the people in the Middle East. No, Nigeria, for an example. Nigeria Muslims Nigerian Muslims want to go force Nigerian Christians into becoming Muslims and wage a war on the Nigerian Christians. So does that give them the right to go to go for the Nigerian Muslims to go kill the Nigerian Christians? Because America says, oh, we must defend the Christians over there. They don't have the right to do that just because they're Christians. Oh, we support religious freedom. But okay, if a country if another country doesn't fit your political ideology, it's okay to go invade people and start killing people in that country. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of stupid, but if you first of all, America wants to play cops and robbers, but we have people over here in America struggling. Americans can't even afford to pay bills, can't even afford rent. Stuff is high in America. So before you try to before you want to go fix the global problems, I understand if you want to go fix the global problems, instead of fixing the global problems, and what you should do is fix the problems within the country. Our infrastructure is literally falling apart. The American debt is getting out of control. So we got a debt problem in America. You could look up the American debt clock. The American debt has been increasing throughout the years. I've been keeping track of the American debt clock too. We live in a shitty economy where Americans can't afford to buy houses, so the economy is falling apart. The job market sucks. Everybody is running out of money in society. Because if Trump really wanted to go help Americans out, you could give Americans stimulus checks like he was doing before, because the stimulus checks boosted the economy a little bit. So before you, yeah, he wants to go fix other people's situations in other countries instead of focusing on the Americans. This is the American debt clock, by the way. I'm going to show you guys. $38 trillion. Yeah, and another thing too, silver is going up because silver. The last prices on silver I heard was it was 80, then it bounced back down to 60, then it bounced back up to 84. And I was thinking about investing into silver because what if I could buy it for like let's say if it drops back down to 75, I could and then I could invest my 300. I could invest into $300 worth of silver, and let's say the silver might bounce up to 100. Yeah, like the silver could bounce up because I used to see like a week ago I had my money into Charles Schwab stocks, because Charles Schwab is a company that a stock platform basically. I pulled all my money out of the stocks because of course the stocks are investing into stocks now is trash. I mean, stocks do go up and down, but it goes down more than it goes up. So I pulled out my money from the stock market, and I'm willing to risk my $300. I'm willing to risk $300 just to invest into silver and gold, other than the stock market, because the silver look like it's bouncing up, and America does have a silver shortage. Yeah, let me pull up that video real quick of the silver shortage. Okay, I found the this is the video that I saved because I want to share it on YouTube.
Makes sense
Oh
to
my
you
bad.
or not. So, what's happening to silver? Silver is becoming harder to get physically, while paper markets still show lower prices. When I say paper market, I mean the silver stocks, ETF, futures contract, options contract, mining stocks. These are traded through your brokerage accounts and represent paper claims on silver, not direct ownership of physical bars or coins. I hope this much is clear. Now there is a mismatch in the prices between physical silver and paper silver. This price mismatch is creating stress across future markets, manufacturers, and supply chains across the world. Now let's try to understand the silver supply situation. Physical silver is in short supply, especially in the West. Prices in Shanghai are much higher than COMEX. At one point, there was a price difference of nearly $8 per ounce higher. Normally, in this situation, trade
Yeah, so there's a silver shortage. So that's why I pulled out my money from the strawberry account and invest into silver because why not if there's a silver shortage? Okay, we're gonna then uh then there's another then there's a there's another video I wanted to watch too about the so the Iran war, at least we thought the Iran war was finished because I made peace was made with Iran, right? What Trump said, but obviously is the war is starting again.
President Trump's foreign policy. And I do want to stick with that topic here as we are now at 9:02 on the East Coast and 6:02 on the West Coast. Take a look at this here as Iran's president saying this weekend that his country is in a full-scale war with the U.S., Israel, and Europe. The remarks by President Masoud Pezeshkian were published on the website of the country's supreme leader, Khamenei. He says, in part, quote, "We are in a full-scale war with the U.S., Israel, and Europe. They don't want our country to remain stable." Now, this was just a portion of this and is a much larger statement that was made. Now, I want to pop this up on your screen as well, a live look over Mar-a-Lago, as these remarks come just ahead of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's meeting with President Trump there in Florida tomorrow. Iran's president also quoted as saying this war is worse than his country's deadly war with Iraq that was back in the 1980s. To help break down exactly what this means, I do want to bring in a friend of the show. We do have Javed Ali, Associate Professor of Practice at the University of Michigan's Gerald R. Ford School of Public Policy and a former senior U.S. government counterterrorism official. Thank you so much for taking the time, as always, to be here with us.
Josh, nice to be with you and happy holidays.
Happy holidays. And I did want to ask you here first. We saw that quote, of course, translated there, and essentially it translates to quote unquote full scale war. What do you make of that? And what does Iran's president mean that there is a full scale war with the U.S. and allies?
So, Josh, really interesting set of developments with the statement by the Iranian president. And if the translation
Yeah, folks. So look like we're back. Looks like we're back to war with Iran now. See Trump. See what's going to happen. Trump is in his Trump is in his warrior spirit where he thinks he could take on and kick everybody's asses. So America thinks, okay, I'm gonna kick everybody's asses, and I'm the strongest guy in the room because the loudest guy in the room is always the weakest guy in the room because the weakest guy in the room always had to be loud to prove himself right. But actually he's buffing up his arms, act like he's strong, but he's really not. So what you would call a paper tiger. So America, being a paper tiger it is, Iran is going to start a new conflict. So since Iran is going to start a new conflict, Trump took over Venezuela. So now Trump is confident enough to go send send your sons and daughters over there to go fight that war in Iran. Now this is the part about it. Once America steps foot into Iran, it's not like it was in Venezuela. You just take that shit over. But you step foot into Iran, Russia's number one ally, BRICS number one ally, one of BRICS allies, Russia's number one ally. America is gonna there's gonna be a bloody war that America is gonna lose. First of all, Russia and China get I don't really. I assume their military is more advanced because you get because Russia was the one that was supplying Iran with nukes, and Iran was just dumping bomb missiles on Israel, and Iran almost fucked Israel up really badly. That Israel actually pleaded a deal with Iran. So yeah, once America steps foot into Iran, World War III is going to begin. And like I said, this will be a bloody war if America steps into Iran, because there's going to be a lot of death and casualties. Because it's not like what it was in Venezuela or Cuba, where you just take it over. Russia's going to get involved, China's going to get involved, and you're going to have other BRICS countries to get involved too. So yeah. So I'm gonna end the stream. It's gonna be a 40-minute stream. So with that, I'm gonna say leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Feel free to support the channel if you want to, and peace out.